I think we're good.
Good. All right.
Yep.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Crazy Cabin Fever Cocktails, episode 50. Wow, I can't believe this is our 50th show. My name is Tim Little with Distilled Living. This is produced by Fascination Design. Tonight I'm doing one cocktail that I made for myself the other night that I was really proud of. But I'm making a double, so that counts as two cocktails. So the other night I was looking for some, I don't know, I really wanted some like apple juice, but I didn't really want all the sugar that was in it. But I was wanting that flavor profile. We didn't have any sort of dry apple juice or dry apple cider. So I was looking around to see what I had, and I sort of started assembling ingredients that I thought would get me in the direction that I wanted to go. I only had to correct it really twice. Once modifying my spirit balance, and once modifying one of my mixer balances. So this is basically a sherry martini variant, but I'm gonna mess with proportions a great deal. So I'm starting with two base spirits, the Listal Fino sherry, which is a very dry sherry, which I happen to really like. I drink this stuff just in a snifter, and it's wonderful. And then Dolan dry vermouth, which is my go-to dry vermouth. Now, integrating these flavor profiles is a little bit of a challenge, and what I really like is ginger. So I'm using Hella Ginger Bitters. This was a concept that I derived from Taste Buds and Molecules, which is a book by Francois Cartier. He's a master of somm, who really looks at how you build molecular flavor profile constructions and pairings and dishes to complement wine. And so starting with my sherry and building outward from that. And then I'm going to actually, and this is kind of important, is the specific olives. This is Divinia organic green olives. And I don't know what it is about these that are different, but the flavor profile really, really works. So you see where we're constructing the sherry martini concept, but we're adding some bittering element with the Hella ginger. This is going to elevate things out. So I'm building a double, so I have to make sure I get this recipe right. So it's 2 dashes, so it's going to be 4. And I'm seasoning my ice first, and off to the side there I've got my chilled cubes to make this work. And then I'm going to do, so I'm doubling it to 4 bar spoons of my olive juice. This actually turns out to be a very important ingredient. This helps with melding the other flavors together, because sherry and vermouth, neither of them want to play nice with other ingredients. And now I'm going to do a balance. I'm going to do 2 ounces of each of these. So I'm going to go up for 4 ounces. Hopefully I've got enough. Let's see how close we get. There's 2 and 4. So that's my vermouth, which is, I think, probably the cheaper of the 2. And finally, so I'm going to do 2, doubling to 4 on my sherry.
Explain the flavor profile on that sherry, since it's kind of unusual.
It is really where I'm getting a lot of the dry apple flavor. It's very much very dry fruit, very low sugar. It's got a little bit of kind of wood smoke, but very gentle on it. There's also sort of a straw character to it. It's really quite complex. I'm not doing it justice talking about it, but it's really, really good.
I thought it was the one that had kind of a grassy.
Yeah, that grassy straw character. It's not quite fresh cut lawn, but it's sort of a drier grass character. And it's got some pear on it, some lemon citrus, that zest of the lemon. It's quite good, but none of these ingredients play well with others. This is an entire cocktail made out of things that don't want to integrate. So this is going to take a long stir and actually supports a lot of dilution, even though these are not super high proof. This, concentrated apple juice is super intense, and I wanted something that wasn't at that concentrated level. I just wanted the flavor profile. So diluting this down actually makes it pretty good. And the longer this sits, the better it tastes. That's one of those tricks when you're working with vermouth or other difficult integration spirits is you can make this ahead, stick it in the refrigerator for 20 minutes or 2 hours, and the longer it sits, the better it tastes. Because the more the flavors integrate, and you don't get the disparate jarring flavor of, oh, that was sherry, and then, oh, that was vermouth, and then, oh, there's some olives. It becomes a cohesive whole the more time that you get. This could actually do really well in a mini barrel over time. I think that would really soften the whole thing and possibly sweeten it up a little, or put it in the fridge overnight. I'll probably make a batch of this up at some point in the future just for myself.
If you were to put it in the mini barrel, you wouldn't use any ice because that would really
Yep, totally. You would not. You wouldn't have it. You would chill it over ice and dilute it afterwards. That's a great point. Starting to smell a little bit of change. I'll put it one more time. It starts out right now where it's mixed. The olives on the front, so it's very dirty up front, and then the sherry is on the back, which is producing kind of a high pitched lemon kind of flavor. So it needs more integration. It doesn't really need any more dilution at this point, although it will support it pretty nicely.
So tonight you're making one cocktail because the cocktail takes as long
It takes
as two.
freaking forever to make this drink, but it's totally worth it. Don't order this at a bar unless you're going to tip with a $100 bill. It's okay. Yeah, this is just effort and time, which I think some of the best cocktails are that way. I mean, the lore is a mint julep should take 7 minutes to make, so I'm not going on 7 minutes for this cocktail yet. Yeah, but I might get there. Oh, it's getting pretty close. And the longer this sits, the better it's going to taste. So I'm going to take my chill drinks, and then I'm going to give this 3 olives. And when I was drinking this the other night, when I hit a point where I'd gone through about 3/4 of it, before I got all the way down to the olives, it was straight up dry apple juice, like a dry non-alcoholic cider. It was pretty freaking impressive. Spilled a little. Okay, seriously.
I don't think that qualifying strainer is the best.
No, and it doesn't fit this this mixing glass either. I'm using an Old Forester strainer and a Elijah Craig mixing glass, which is why I'm having some of the problems. Let's pull it out a little bit and see if I can. Not really doing any better, am I? A little bit.
That's okay. Everybody look away.
Everybody look away while I pour it. Make a mess.
It's actually been on the show.
It really is. Yeah, I lost a good ½ ounce there. All right. So there it is. This is somebody orders an appletini, but wants it dry. This is gonna go way much better. Because an appletini is great.
Hand it to someone off the camera.
Here. Let's see. So our virtual bourbon tastings are huge. So we have some folks here from virtual bourbon tastings that we did this evening. We had 2 tonight, which is a super light night for us. Really unusually light. Just random aside about virtual bourbon tastings. They're big volume right now, and there's a lot going on with them. We are looking for folks that want to get involved. So if you like bourbon and no, we're not.
No, don't do that.
Fine. No, but they are big. They are big. So, and this show has helped us get there. So what do we think about that cocktail? Yeah, I got a thumbs up. I got another thumbs up. Awesome. It's really different, but for flavor in a short drink, I really enjoyed it. So that's all I got. One cocktail for you tonight. And obviously, you can see we're kind of stretching our ideas thin at this point. We got a few more in the pipeline. But if you have any ideas for the show, cocktails that you want us to make, stuff that you found that's interesting, please let us know.
Or any strange ingredients you think that would stump us, actually. So, as always, actually more like as recently, I may not get the recipe up online anytime soon. Sorry. Have fun watching the video.
Yeah, rewatch it if you need the recipe.
We'll be back again next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There you go. Cheers.
Good night, everybody.